Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer lives in an old adobe home in a remote part of northern New Mexico, where their only option for high-speed internet comes from a satellite service. To solve the challenge of spreading that signal throughout the thick-walled property, they chose to install this particular mesh Wi-Fi system. Our reviewer bypassed their internet provider's standard router and connected the main unit of this new system directly to their satellite dish's hardware, creating a more robust and customizable home network from the ground up. The setup was designed for maximum stability, especially for demanding tasks like online gaming. From the main router, a direct cable was run to a new Xbox in the living room, ensuring a rock-solid wired connection. A second satellite unit from the mesh kit was placed in the bedroom, where it too was hardwired, this time to a PlayStation, eliminating any potential for wireless lag. This strategy highlights the system's flexibility, allowing it to act as a powerful local hub for critical devices while blanketing the rest of the home in a strong wireless signal. The most impressive part of the installation, however, was extending the network to a detached garage studio. This client ran a long cable through a kitchen wall to connect the third mesh unit out in the studio. This final node supports a complex and professional audio production environment, connecting a MacBook Pro, an iPad, an iPhone, and a sophisticated network of audiovisual gear used for daily music work. Ultimately, our reviewer is thrilled with the purchase. They now enjoy the full speed and reliability of their satellite internet across all of their devices and throughout their entire property, all without having to invest in the internet provider's own expensive proprietary mesh accessories.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer recently moved into a significantly larger home, more than doubling their square footage, and quickly realized their old internet provider's router wasn't up to the task. The layout of the new house forced them to place their main internet connection on the second floor at the far end of the property, a considerable distance from their home office. As expected, initial speed tests confirmed a severe signal drop-off in the office, making it clear that a new solution was needed immediately. Already familiar with the manufacturer from another networking device used for their smart home, our reviewer decided to invest in this mesh Wi-Fi system. The setup experience was a major highlight, proving to be incredibly straightforward and fast. This client reported having the entire system up and running in less than 10 minutes, which included connecting the main unit, wirelessly pairing the satellite extenders, and customizing the network name and password to their preference. The performance improvement was immediate and dramatic. Our reviewer was so impressed by the transformation that they felt compelled to share their experience, something they mentioned they rarely do. Beforehand, the connection in the office was frustratingly weak, but after placing one of the satellite units on their desk, the speeds were just as fast as standing right next to the main router. This mesh setup effectively eliminated the dead zones and delivered a strong, consistent signal throughout the entire house, completely solving the coverage problems caused by the new home's size and layout.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer snagged this mesh Wi-Fi system as a refurbished deal online and felt it was a steal. Initially, setting it up wasn't a walk in the park. Our reviewer stresses the importance of following the instructions precisely. Otherwise, a full reset of all components becomes necessary. However, after the initial hurdle of setting everything up and letting the system complete its software updates, this client reports it working like a dream. Compared to their previous system, this upgrade is significant. The transitions between the main router and the satellite units are seamless, and the internet speeds are consistently excellent. The reviewer particularly appreciates the ability to connect devices via Ethernet to the satellite units for even faster performance. Aesthetically, all the units are sleek and blend well into a home environment without being too distracting. There are no external antennas or overly bright lights. To further streamline things, this client even 3D printed a bracket to mount one of the satellites discreetly on the wall, keeping it out of the way. Finally, the accompanying app works perfectly. This reviewer found it useful for rebooting the router remotely, monitoring bandwidth usage, and even controlling internet access for specific devices, perfect for managing kids' screen time.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.